Building an online brand from zero can seem overwhelming, but with the right steps, anyone can do it. The first thing to understand is that every successful brand started somewhere, often with just an idea and a vision. In this video, we'll guide you through the entire process, from defining your brand's core identity to launching and growing your presence online. Whether you're an entrepreneur, freelancer, or simply passionate about a project, these steps will help you lay a strong foundation for your online brand. Let's begin by exploring what it really means to have a brand in the digital world. The first step in building your online brand is defining what your brand stands for. Ask yourself, what are your core values? What is your mission? Who do you want to help or reach? Take time to write down your brand's purpose and the unique qualities that set you apart from others. This clarity will guide every decision you make moving forward, from your logo to your messaging. Remember, a strong brand is built on authenticity and consistency. Your audience should be able to understand your values and mission at a glance. Understanding your target audience is crucial for building a brand that resonates. Start by researching who your ideal customers are. What are their interests, needs, and pain points? Where do they spend time online? Use surveys, social media insights, and competitor analysis to gather information. The more you know about your audience, the better you can tailor your content, products, and messaging to meet their expectations. This research will help you create a brand that feels personal and relevant to the people you want to reach. Before you launch your brand, it's important to analyze your competitors. Look at what similar brands are doing online. What platforms do they use? How do they engage with their audience? What kind of content performs well for them? Take note of their strengths and weaknesses. This analysis will help you identify gaps in the market and opportunities to differentiate your brand. Remember, the goal isn't to copy others, but to learn from them and find your own unique angle. Your brand name is often the first thing people notice. It should be memorable, easy to spell, and reflect your brand's personality. Brainstorm a list of potential names and check their availability as domain names and on social media platforms. Make sure your name isn't too similar to existing brands to avoid confusion. Once you've chosen a name, secure it across all relevant platforms. A strong, unique name will help you stand out and make a lasting impression. A logo is a visual representation of your brand. It should be simple, versatile, and recognizable. Work with a designer or use online tools to create a logo that captures your brand's essence. Consider how your logo will look in different sizes and on various backgrounds. Once you have a logo, use it consistently across all your online platforms. A well-designed logo builds trust and helps your audience remember your brand. Your brand voice is how you communicate with your audience. It should reflect your brand's personality and values. Decide whether your tone will be formal or casual, friendly or authoritative. Use this voice consistently in all your content, from social media posts to emails. A clear and consistent brand voice helps build trust and makes your brand more relatable. Over time, your audience will come to recognize and connect with your unique style of communication. A professional website is the cornerstone of your online brand. Choose a domain name that matches your brand and select a reliable hosting service. Design your website to be user-friendly, mobile responsive, and visually appealing. Include essential pages like home, about, services, and contact. Make sure your branding elements, such as your logo and colors, are consistent throughout the site. Your website should clearly communicate who you are and what you offer, making it easy for visitors to take action. Search engine optimization, or SEO, helps your website appear in search results when people look for topics related to your brand. Use relevant keywords in your website content, meta descriptions, and titles. Create high-quality, valuable content that answers your audience's questions. Optimize your site's loading speed and ensure it's mobile-friendly. Good SEO practices will drive organic traffic to your site and increase your brand's visibility online. Not every social media platform will be right for your brand. Research where your target audience spends their time and focus your efforts there. For example, Instagram is great for visual brands, while LinkedIn is ideal for B2B companies. Create business profiles on your chosen platforms and ensure your branding is consistent. Being active on the right platforms will help you connect with your audience and grow your brand's reach. A well-planned content strategy is essential for building your online brand. Decide what types of content you'll create, such as blog posts, videos, or infographics. Plan a content calendar to ensure regular posting. Your content should provide value, solve problems, and reflect your brand's voice. Consistency is key. Posting regularly keeps your audience engaged and helps establish your brand as a reliable source of information. Brand guidelines ensure consistency across all your online and offline materials. Document your brand's colors, fonts, logo usage, and tone of voice. Share these guidelines with anyone who creates content for your brand. Consistent branding builds trust and makes your brand more recognizable. Over time, these guidelines will help your brand maintain a cohesive and professional appearance, no matter where it appears. When you're just starting out, building an audience can be challenging. Start by inviting friends, family, and colleagues to follow your brand online. Join relevant online communities and participate in discussions. Share valuable content and engage with others to attract your first followers. Remember, every big brand started with just a few supporters. Focus on building genuine relationships and your audience will grow over time. Engagement is key to building a loyal online following. Respond to comments, messages, and feedback promptly. Ask questions and encourage discussions to make your audience feel valued. Host live sessions, Q&As, or polls to interact in real time. The more you engage, the stronger your community becomes. Remember, people are more likely to support brands that listen and respond to them. Influencer marketing can help you reach a wider audience quickly. Identify influencers in your niche whose values align with your brand. Reach out for collaborations, such as sponsored posts or product reviews. Even micro-influencers with smaller followings can have a big impact if their audience is highly engaged. Building relationships with influencers can boost your credibility and introduce your brand to new potential customers. Paid advertising can accelerate your brand's growth online. Platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Google offer targeted advertising options to reach your ideal audience. Start with a small budget and test different ad creatives and messages. Monitor your results and adjust your strategy based on what works best. Paid ads can help you gain visibility, drive traffic, and generate leads as you build your brand. Feedback from your audience is invaluable for improving your brand. Encourage customers to share their thoughts through surveys, reviews, or direct messages. Listen carefully to both positive and negative feedback. Use this information to refine your products, services, and communication. Showing that you value feedback builds trust and helps you create a brand that truly meets your audience's needs. As you gather feedback and learn more about your audience, refine your products or services to better meet their needs. Pay attention to what your audience values most and look for ways to improve your offerings. This could mean adding new features, adjusting pricing, or enhancing customer support. Continual improvement is key to building a brand that stands out and keeps customers coming back. Trust is the foundation of any successful brand. Be transparent about your business practices and deliver on your promises. Share testimonials, case studies, and user-generated content to build credibility. Address any issues or mistakes openly and professionally. Over time, consistent honesty and reliability will earn your audience's trust and loyalty. To become a trusted leader in your niche, focus on establishing authority. Share your expertise through educational content, webinars, or guest posts. Collaborate with other experts and participate in industry events. The more value you provide, the more your audience will see you as a go-to resource. Authority builds trust and attracts more opportunities for your brand. Networking is a powerful way to grow your online brand. Connect with other professionals, brands, and communities in your industry. Attend virtual events, join online groups, and participate in discussions. Building relationships with others can lead to collaborations, partnerships, and new opportunities. Remember, your network can be one of your most valuable assets as you build your brand. Content that is easy to share can help your brand reach new audiences. Focus on creating valuable, entertaining, or inspiring content that your audience will want to pass along. Use eye-catching visuals, clear messaging, and calls to action to encourage sharing. The more your content is shared, the faster your brand will grow online. Email marketing is a powerful tool for building relationships with your audience. Collect email addresses through your website or social media and send regular newsletters with updates, tips, or special offers. Personalize your emails to make your subscribers feel valued. Over time, email marketing can drive traffic, increase sales, and strengthen your brand's connection with its audience. Once you've prepared your brand assets and strategy, it's time to launch. Announce your brand on your website, social media, and through email. Share your story and invite people to join your journey. Launching is just the beginning. Continue to engage, learn, and adapt as your brand grows. Celebrate your progress and be proud of how far you've come. Monitoring your brand's performance is essential for growth. Use analytics tools to track website traffic, social media engagement, and sales. Set measurable goals and review your progress regularly. Look for patterns and insights to understand what's working and what needs improvement. Tracking your progress helps you make informed decisions and stay on the path to success. The digital landscape is always changing, so it's important to stay flexible. Be willing to adapt your strategy based on feedback and results. Experiment with new content formats, platforms, or marketing tactics. Stay informed about industry trends and be ready to pivot when necessary. Adaptability is key to long-term brand success online. A strong community can turn customers into loyal advocates for your brand. Create spaces where your audience can connect, such as online groups or forums. Encourage members to share their experiences and support each other. Recognize and reward active community members. A thriving community not only strengthens your brand, but also provides valuable feedback and ideas. Your online reputation can make or break your brand. Monitor what people are saying about you on social media, review sites, and forums. Respond to negative feedback professionally and thank people for positive reviews. Take proactive steps to address issues and maintain a positive image. A good reputation attracts new customers and keeps existing ones coming back. As your brand grows, it's important to protect your intellectual property. Register your brand name, logo, and any unique content or products. Use trademarks and copyrights where appropriate. Monitor for unauthorized use of your brand assets and take action if necessary. Protecting your brand ensures that your hard work and reputation are safe from misuse. Once your brand is established, look for ways to scale. Expand your product or service offerings, enter new markets, or collaborate with other brands. Invest in automation and tools to streamline your operations. Scaling requires careful planning, but it opens up new opportunities for growth and success. Automation can save you time and help your brand operate more efficiently. Use tools to schedule social media posts, manage emails, and track analytics. Automate repetitive tasks so you can focus on strategy and creativity. The right automation tools will help you scale your brand without sacrificing quality. Measuring the return on investment, ROI, of your branding efforts is essential. Track metrics such as website traffic, conversion rates, and customer acquisition costs. Compare your results to your goals and adjust your strategy as needed. Understanding your ROI helps you allocate resources effectively and maximize your brand's growth. Consistency is one of the most important factors in building a strong brand. Use the same colors, fonts, and messaging across all platforms. Post regularly and maintain your brand's voice in every interaction. Consistency builds recognition and trust, making your brand more memorable and reliable in the eyes of your audience. Every brand faces challenges and setbacks. When mistakes happen, view them as opportunities to learn and improve. Analyze what went wrong and how you can prevent similar issues in the future. Being open about your learning process shows authenticity and resilience, which can strengthen your brand's reputation. Recognize and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Share milestones with your audience, such as reaching a follower goal or launching a new product. Celebrating progress keeps you motivated and shows your audience that you value their support. It also creates opportunities for engagement and strengthens your brand community. Building a brand is a long journey that requires passion and inspiration. Surround yourself with sources of motivation, such as books, podcasts, or mentors. Stay connected to your original vision and remind yourself why you started. Inspiration will help you overcome challenges and keep your brand moving forward. The digital world evolves quickly, so it's important to embrace innovation. Stay curious and open to new ideas, tools, and technologies. Experiment with new ways to connect with your audience or improve your products. Brands that innovate are more likely to stay relevant and succeed in the long run. Brands that give back to their communities often build stronger relationships with their audience. Find ways to support causes that align with your values, such as donating a portion of profits or volunteering. Share your efforts with your audience and encourage them to get involved. Giving back not only makes a positive impact, but also strengthens your brand's reputation. Authenticity is at the heart of every successful brand. Be true to your values and communicate honestly with your audience. Share your story, including both successes and challenges. Authentic brands build deeper connections and inspire loyalty. Remember, people connect with real stories and genuine personalities. As your brand grows, you may want to reach audiences in other countries. Research international markets and adapt your messaging to different cultures and languages. Consider local regulations and preferences when expanding. A global brand opens up new opportunities and helps you connect with a diverse audience. Building a brand requires dedication, but it's important to maintain a healthy work-life balance. Set boundaries, prioritize self-care, and make time for rest. A balanced approach will help you stay creative, motivated, and avoid burnout. Remember, your well-being is essential to your brand's long-term success. The most successful brands are always learning. Stay updated on industry trends, attend workshops, and seek feedback from your audience. Invest in your personal and professional growth. Continuous learning keeps your brand fresh and competitive in the ever-changing digital landscape. Technology is always evolving, and brands must adapt to stay relevant. Embrace new tools, platforms, and trends that can help you connect with your audience or improve your operations. Don't be afraid to experiment and learn from your experiences. Staying tech-savvy will keep your brand ahead of the curve. Regularly review your brand's performance and strategy. Set aside time to assess what's working and what needs improvement. Update your branding, content, and tactics as your business evolves. A regular review process ensures your brand stays relevant and continues to grow in the right direction. Building an online brand from zero is a journey filled with learning, growth, and creativity. By following these steps, defining your brand, connecting with your audience, and adapting to change, you can create a brand that stands out and thrives online. Remember, every great brand started with a single step. Stay committed, keep learning, and watch your online brand flourish.